This is the Durablast 2460 Foundry Duty spinner hanger. It has touchscreen controls. This is the main panel. From this main panel, you can set your cycle time minutes, seconds. There is a shut-off time, which is a non-use minutes. The machine will shut itself down if it doesn't see any inputs within the time that you select. You can click on any of the boxes that are input boxes, enter your time. So now if this machine doesn't see anything for 10 minutes, it will shut itself down, so it can't be left running overnight or over lunch breaks, over shifts. There's a manual mode where you can switch to manual jog or manual latch to check the rotation of motors, check the operation of the machine. There's a system screen, which is basically alarms, any alarms that would go off, and it'll tell you what the corresponding numbers and alarms are. Dual hour meters that only go off of the actual blast time, so those only pick up hours when the abrasive valves are open and each wheel is blasting. It's a fully cast line blast chamber, a dual chamber system. I'm going to activate the cycle override. You hear the alarm go off to give an operator a warning that the chamber is about to move. Chambers are identical, both fully cast line. That'll be standard on any of our machines. This is the Foundry Duty model, so it's got the double elevator, a dual 20-inch separator. They have an air takeoff up off the cabinet, and air takeoff on the elevator that tie together. It has a rotary screen with a refuse tube. Dual lip separator, 20-inch, has a removable screen drawer below it. This one has the adder hopper add-on. Sensor on the hopper to tell the adder hopper when to add more shock. It has two 10 horsepower blast wheels standard. PLC controlled panel with the touchscreen, has a variable freak drive for the chamber, so that can be adjusted for different chamber speed. We've also added a switch to turn the abrasive valves independently on so that you can do pattern tests to set your pattern anytime you change blades or change abrasives. Normally you would leave them both on, but in a pattern test mode you would just select which wheel you want to check, run it through a normal auto cycle and check the pattern. Standard electrics, e-stops, safeties, proxes. Has a bump strip on the door, so in case somebody were to get their arm caught between the chamber and the bump strip, it'll pinch it, but it won't continue to move. It will instantly stop the chamber. Index it. You hear the alarm go off when I index it because it's moving. I hit the bump strip, it shut the chamber off, it shut the entire machine down. I would have to go from that point, do a safety reset. It showed that the e-stop, you see the e-stop was red because I hit the bump strip. When I hit the safety reset, it goes to green. I can start the machine back up and it'll start sequentially. It will start all the motors up on the elevators, augers, blast wheel. Cycle override to get the chamber back around. Once the chamber is engaged and going into position, then everything, all the wheels, everything's back up and running now.